You've been a star your whole life. They just try to keep you away from it.
People want trophies just to put them on shelves. You're not a trophy, baby. Not a trophy, baby. You can't be put on a shelf. You're a star.
This message is not for everybody. Take what resonates. Everything that you did growing up, everything that you do comes easy to you. And it's not a coincidence. It's like a power, like something inside of you that nobody else have, but everybody has always been envious and jealous of. It's like your whole life, every time you walk into a room, it'll get silent, even when people will be talking out loud. And it wasn't just no ordinary silence, it was an awkward silence. That also was no coincidence. There's something about the black sheep and how that sheep became black. And there's something about the butterfly when he decides to go back to the layer of caterpillars. They made fun of you. They said you were weird, awkward, because you just didn't fit their narrative. You wasn't walking in a straight line like them. And they didn't like that. You know what that was? Your authenticity, your confidence. You didn't conform to their groups or how they wanted you to move or speak. You were happy with being alone. In fact, you thrived in just being alone. You never liked to do group projects because you always felt like you can do the best that you can possibly do if it was only you. So they looked at you like, you see that mother over there? Who do they think that they are? Who do they think that they are? And in fact, it's crazy because their project looks better than mine. And that's where the jealousy came in at. That's where the envy came in at. Unfortunately, is because they saw that you were able to thrive alone. The whole time you've been in collaboration with God the entire time. Your gifts and talents the entire time. Your authenticity, your creativity, your imagination the entire time. And because of that, God, the Alpha and the Omega, continue to allow you to thrive within God's kingdom. You're experiencing heaven on earth, right? And a lot of people outside of you didn't see that for what it was. A lot of people saw that you were just this weird guy just doing whatever it is that he wanted to do, or girl, whatever that you wanted to do, which was completely different from everybody else. You have to remember the butterfly is not laying with the caterpillars. The butterfly is doing everything that the caterpillars are capable of, but instead of the caterpillars trying to go to the cocoon and learn, and become a butterfly, they would rather sit back and look at the beautiful butterfly and envy it and try to set traps to try to rip its wings. It's crazy because all of these caterpillars are capable of doing the same thing. And the butterfly had the power to teach the caterpillars to do that by coming back and showing them. But the caterpillars didn't want to listen to the butterfly because they look different. Do you understand what I'm saying? Welcome. My name is Ninth, founder of Ninth Cloud, a brand that focuses on creativity, leadership, and humanitarianism. If you're new here, welcome again, and thank you for the follow. If you like long form content like this, you can subscribe to me on YouTube. Link in bio. Let's get back to this motherfucking message. Now that you know that you have wings, you can fly in spaces and go to places that you've always desired, you know, because you've allowed yourself to go into that darkness. You've allowed yourself to get away from the things that no longer served you. You allowed yourself to go and trim off the fat, you know, not literal, but in a spiritual way. And some of y'all, probably in a physical way. And in the process of you trimming all of this fat, the spiritual and the physical way, it's cleansing out all of this space and showing you the star power that you always had, the star that you always had. It's like a spiritual cleansing, right? A clean slate with nothing but star power, and that's you. I'm so grateful because you've been reminded, yo, I've been having this power this whole time. You've been having this power this whole time, but it's like you're now realizing and learning how to use it the proper way. You're no longer misusing it. You're no longer using it for the wrong reasons. You know what I mean? You're using it for the right reasons and for the kingdom of God first and foremost. And I love that for you. And remember, always, always, always remember to put God first and love yourself as well. Now you know you've always been worthy, even when others tried to push you to the side. You know why others in the world have been pushing you to the side because of what it is that you carry. They cannot stand to be in the presence of. You know what I mean? You are meant to be in the presence of millions of people, some of you hundreds of thousands of people, right?
You're not supposed to be in the space of just one person where they can just hold you in a box and put you on a shelf. No, they can't do that anymore. People want trophies just to put them on shelves. You're not a trophy, baby. You can't be put on a shelf. You're a star. That star will burn that whole shelf down quick. The whole house, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But I love you, man. Like, truly, you are a star and you always been a star. And you're learning to use your power again. I love that for you. I love you and continue to follow your dreams. You deserve it. Peace.